and welcome to Lola's Lego. Today I am going to be showing you my custom Lego cottage cabiny wood cabin MOC. So if you don't know what a MOC stands for, it stands for my own creation. And I just made this a few days ago and I'm really proud of how it turned out. So yeah, there are some little side builds and I am going to be showing you it today. So now let's look at the cabin itself. And this cabin is on one of the bigger 16 by 16 base plates, I think it is. And then a 16 by 8 base plate, I'm pretty sure. I'll go check that. So, 1 second. Yes, this is built on a 16 by 16 base plate and a 8 by 16 base plate. So let's first look at all of the outside details. So this MOC has a very nice opening roof. So basically it's hinged here and you can just open up the roof. So let's do that. And it looks really cool when it's all put together. It is a blue roof, which I didn't really want, but I don't have enough tan base plates to make like a tan roof. But anyway, there is some greenery growing on the panels on both of them, so you just have some vines on there on both sides. And there is also a little chimney here using like the ice cream piece as a what is it called, a smoke coming out of the chimney. And that's convenient because there's actually a fireplace in there underneath. So I made it all brown because it's like an old kind of wood cabin. So there is all different brown bricks, because if I did it one solid brown, I wouldn't have been able to finish this. So we have all different colors of brown bricks. There's the light caramel colored brown, and the, I think it's called masonry brick brown, and there's also light tan and dark reddish brown, and there's also the normal color of brown, but it is it's the what kind of looks like wood logs, so that's really cool. Also on the exterior you can see there is these kind of like little flowers in between the bricks, and I did that to make it look like there's like some moss growing in there because it's an old cabin, and that looks pretty cool. So I just put the green stud in between some plates and put another plate that the size that fits it beside it, and yeah, it turned out really cool. And here there is some crisscrossed windows. I really like that. It kind of looks rustic. Is that the right word? Rustic? I don't know. Old, oldish. And there are some lamps here on these scroll work pieces. That's what I like to call them. And you can't forget the door. So there is a sticker on the wooden door. I actually got that door from Hagrid's hut, and I just put a little green flower on. So basically the same. It's basically the same all around the sides. You've got the masonry bricks and all the different colored bricks. And there's also, I also used like the bricks that have the little diagonal up thing, so that it makes like a little, what looks like a little hole in the wall, which is pretty cool. I like that. And there are also some crisscross windows here. on the back there is some green foliage right here and flowers and a little leaf piece here. And I smoothed on the top, as you can see, around the sides. And some more foliage here, and there's more moss growing. So yeah, that's basically the whole exterior. So now let's look at the interior. So if we open up the roof on the hinges, we can now look at the interior. So let's start at the door, at the front door. There is a little green mat with a jumper stud on it, so you can place the minifigure who lives in here on there. And beside the door, there is a little, I actually left off a smooth piece so I could hang the person's traveling camping bag on the side of the build. And there's also, beside the entrance, there is a little bin, and I put a shovel and a broom in there. And here we have the couch, and as you can see, there's this little white cobweb, because this thing is supposed to be like old, so I just put a little cobweb in there. And here is the little side table for the living room couch, and there's just a neat build for a little flower, sorry, my hand's in the way there. A neat build for a little flower, which I really like. Oh, my hand is getting in the way. And the person has a dog here, so it's a cute little doggy there. And then there's a dog bone there. And we have this really nice fireplace with the flames. And I also included a light brick in here, which is really cool. So you just push down this black knob, and it looks like the fire is glowing. Let's turn off the lights, see what that looks like. Oh, I can barely see what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, there it is. Wow, that looks pretty cool. Darkness. Okay, beside the living room and the fireplace, we have a bathroom because everybody needs a bathroom. Everybody. We have a little cute toilet design here, and you can see there's a white button there. That's the flusher thing. And then I got this cool build for like a toilet paper. I just made that up on my own, so I want to show it to you. Maybe I'll take this wall off 1 second. Okay, I took the wall off, and now you can see a little better. There's like, it's on a hook on a stud attachment to the wall, and it is kind of hinged. You have the little smooth part there. I don't know how to explain it. It looks really cool though, and that's good that I found a new way to build that. I mean, it's toilet paper. How interesting could that be? Anyway, there is a little tap here. No, not a tap, not just a tap. A sink with a golden tap and just a little sink part, bowl part, whatever. And there is some toilet paper, because everybody needs extra toilet paper in these times. Or has the toilet paper thing not been that serious anymore? I don't know, but you got some extra toilet paper there just in case. And here there is the brown door, and it's basically the same as the wood cabin exterior. There's some windows on each side, and then the windows right there. And yeah, that's basically the bathroom. Moving on, here we have the dining room table. So there is 3 chairs, and they're all different builds, and they're really cool builds. I'll probably do a video about how to build them, because I like to do that. And there's also a clock on the wall there, and there is a TV pot and some teacups set up, and also a freshly baked pie. Yum! On the dining room table, there is this cool little brown chest, because everything's brown in here, and there is a map, a treasure map in there, and a green gem. So that is pretty cool. Maybe the person who lives there in here is an explorer. Wow, that screen went really blurry. 1 second. There we go. So that was the whole cabin, and I'm a little curious to find out who lives here, so let's see. Hello? Anybody home? Hello? I'm here. Come. Anybody home? Oh, I'm coming. What do you want? Okay. I kind of expected him to have like a really long beard and really long hair. Like, 'cause he's been in a cabin for so long. Like, how do you shave out here, bro? Seriously, go away. Seriously. Well, okay, then. See you later? Now that that's over, let's take a look at some of the little side builds. So here we have a tree, and I think it's like a willow tree because I made all of these branches hang down. So there's a bunch of brown detailing. There's like some cheese slopes, cheese wedges as I call them, on the ground to look like the trunk of the tree, and also a big slope piece there to look like the trunk of the tree. And yeah, there's a lot of green foliage and like green flowers that I used, and it's on a little green base plate, and there's a little plant on it, spiky plant, and I used a ton of these green foliage pieces. So yeah, that's pretty cool. There's also some leaves on there, and on the back too. So yeah, that's all I can say about the tree. As another side build, there is this little pond, and I used a bunch of blue base plates and then put some rounded base plates on the edge to make it look like a big oval. And there's also kind of like these wave smooth tiles. So they go up, and sometimes they're used for pillows on beds. But here I used it for a wave, and I just stuck on some smooth tiles to make the base plates stick together. And I used a bunch, as you can see, I used a bunch of like clear or just blue little studs or things, because I thought like there was this really cool building technique where you put all those on and it looks a lot like water. So I put a bunch of those on, and I really love how this turned out. It looks really nice, and it has a very nice kind of sparkly result. I love it. So that is the whole MOC. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and thank you for watching. And I will see you all next time. Bye. Bye.